Greetings to you, my dear Aries. My name is Maria Regul, and this is a focus for you for November 2020. So, if you like this video, please let me know about it and subscribe on my channel. My dear Aries, I know that you are very hot-tempered and impulsive and passionate people, and you can't live without activity. And maybe the previous months were rather difficult for you, and now I can give you the positive focus that Mars will untie your hands, and so this month will be less stressful for you. So let's come and see what will be. I should say that in the beginning of the month it will be some tension. So you will feel some tension because of the negative aspects from the first house and the 10th house, and it can mean that you will make some effort to achieve something important at work. Maybe you will wind up a project, or you will expand your client base. And also I highly recommend you to listen to your intuition because of the harmonious aspects to Neptune, and so it can help you to understand the way how to get additional income, and where you can make better money, and maybe you will understand and you will find out some illegal sources of income, and so it will be opened for you. And almost the whole month there will be an opposition between the 2nd and the 8th house, and so you will think about your financial situation during all the months. And on the 4th of November, Mercury goes into the direct motion in your 7th house, and if you had before different legal issues, if you want to sign contracts, and if you lead some negotiations, so now it's the time when all these deals will be successful. And also you can have some communication with your business partner or with your marriage partner, and so you can understand each other better. And also until the middle of the month, Mercury will be in 10th aspects to your 10th house, and then Venus goes to the square position to the 10th house, and you will likely enter into some kind of quarrels, maybe, or disputes with officials, with your boss, and with your marriage partner. So it doesn't mean that you will have conflict, but it means that during this time you will be interested in this topic, in the theme of communication, and you will give some energy into this subject. And also you can successfully get married, and you can sign a very important document, and you can come to the agreement which is important for you, and you will be in a close cooperation with the officials during this time. So on the 11th of November, Mercury will move to your 8th house, and it will continue to form aspects to the 10th house but thanks to the harmonious aspects in the sky at the same time, all your movements on the topic of money and work will still give the positive result, and you can get income from their some performance of your official duties. Maybe you'll completed some important working project, or you can start and registrate your business, for example. And Mars is practically in the direct motion, and so it will not bring any troubles. Yeah. The next important event is the 14th of November, when Mars becomes direct in your first house, and the second part of this month will be really successful for you, and this period of your physical activity, and so usually a person can't stand still, and so you need to do something, and during this period you will become more proactive, and you will have more confidence, and an inner child will awaken inside you, and so you will be interested in different things, and so you will want to try them, and you will increase your mental and physical activity, and maybe during this time you will get pleasure from doing something with your hands, or when you do some physical work. So the 15th of November will bring us new moon in your 8th house in the sign of Scorpio, and the topic of money and income will be relevant again, and so the new moon will be in harmonious aspects, and so you can get some maybe secret income, and from some illegal activity, or maybe if your work is connected with the medicine or health centers, so it can also bring you money, and it's a great time to have some surgeries, and you can fill in documents concerning taxes, or a mortgage, or maybe loan, if you want to get it, so it's a good time for it. And the 21st day of November, Venus goes to your 8th house, and again the topic of finance will be relevant even more, and so loans and credit, maybe credit approval, are possible during this period of time, and maybe someone will return debt, and so maybe you will discuss more the topic of money and with other people, and so you will understand how to get money from other people, and you will think about the successful and the best way for you. So the 23rd day of November, Sun goes into Sagittarius in your 9th house, and you will start to be puzzled by global issues. You will become a little bit philosopher. You can think about God, and so the meaning of life, or your place in it, in our world, and you will look at the situation as you are outside. Yes, and so you can do some research, or maybe you go on business trip, or you can go to any other conference, and you will have a lot of contacts with the interesting people, and with the professionals in the field which you are interested in, and it's a good time for students and for teachers. Yeah, so to pass exams, it's a good time to get a diploma and to solve some legal issues, and it's also good time to make some petitions or requests to high authorities. And so I can say that during this time it will be harmonious aspects between Mercury in the 8th house and the 12th house in the sky, and so it's a good time to pay attention to yourself. Yeah, and to examine your health, and maybe to check blood pressure, or I don't know, to to take care about your health. And the 29th of November, Neptune goes into the direct motion in your 12th house. And when Neptune in a retrograde, we have a positive influence on us, because we so Neptune can remove rose-colored glasses from our eyes, and so we can look at the situation and all things which around us from the real point of view. And the only one thing that we can't act in the way what we want to act. Yes, and when Neptune comes into the direct motion, now we can take an action, and so we can really change our lives and change things which we are not satisfied with, and we can get rid of different bad and destructive habits. And so as Neptune in your 12th house, it will make you more confident and practical and sane, and so you can realize that you have a really hidden talent, and since that time you will develop it. So the last important event, it will be lunar eclipse on the 30th of November, and in your 3rd house it will happen. So maybe your relatives will require close attention from you, and especially from your husband, and you will talk maybe with them more, and you will like to spend time with them, and also some other people can gossip about you or behind your back, and you may also have some small trips and some small events. So during this time it will be also the opposition between the Sun, which is located in your 9th house, and it means that you can face with some obstacles in paperwork, or maybe when you will fill in different documents, and if you have some studies, so you can have some difficulties in learning. Or maybe you will have some troubles on trips. And so, at any case, my dear Aries, I wish you active and positive month. Thank you for attention.